Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody had a really nice start to the weekend. I did, but I'm starting to feel the end of my vacation coming near, and I'm kind of bummed out about it. I really like Mallorca, and I'm having so much fun. I'm starting to finally get a tan. Like, people wouldn't believe that I came to Mallorca 3 days ago. Yesterday, I finally got a little bit of a burn. Anyway, getting into the reading, you will not believe what came out. If you've seen the other readings, you will understand why I'm saying this. We have reflection again. So we really need to look at ourselves inside and out to tackle whatever it is that we're trying to tackle, what we need to confront in life, in our projects, with our relationships, with the way that we go through life. We need to observe ourselves, not judge ourselves, observe ourselves. And then practice some judgment with compassion and see where we can change, where we can tweak certain things. Then we have confidence. Again. So this is really talking to us about self-love, self-acceptance. We can be our own muse. We can be our own source of inspiration for whatever it is that you're dealing with. Confidence fluctuates as well. You're not always going to be highly confident. You're going to fluctuate between highs and lows, like everything else. But you just need to look at your own reflection. When you're feeling down, look at your own reflection to bring you right back up again. And then finally, we have creativity. So definitely, if you're looking to embark upon a new project, if you need to find a new way to deal with whatever it is that you're working on, or again, relationships, you need to find a new kind of way to manifest. If you see the creativity, there's a light bulb there. That's a pretty traditional way of looking at an idea. We always think of the little light bulb going off inside our heads. But sometimes it's a little bit harder. Sometimes we're not necessarily in a rut, but like in a stale place. I usually use the word stuck, but it doesn't have to be stuck. It's just time expands and everything feels so much slower. But it's what I said yesterday. It's becoming slower so that you take the time to observe everything that's happening, so that you know where it is that you've gone wrong, or that you haven't dealt with, or things that need to come up have the space and the time to come up and deal with them from your subconscious, of course. So let's clarify these reflection while I shuffle. I'll keep rambling on about my vacation. I'm so bummed out. I don't want to leave. I'm in love with Mallorca. I can't imagine how Menorca is. A lot of people have told me that Ibiza is pretty cool as well, but I am not a party person at all. At all. So I don't know if Ibiza would be the place for me, but Mallorca is pretty cool. Mallorca has space for everybody. Although I haven't really seen places to party. I'm sure there are. They're just not on my radar at all. So far it's just been lovely. Yesterday I went to these caves of the dragon, Cuevas de Drac. Dragon in the local language. And it's just beautiful. Beautiful. As a tourist, you can always find things that are curious about the place where you're going to. It doesn't only have to be the beach. I also went to this garden, the gardens of Alfavia. Beautiful. This like old um I think it was colonial, yeah, house. Just beautiful. Actually, no, that wasn't colonial. Anyway, beautiful house. And I saw goats. I was so excited to see animals. I haven't left Barcelona in such a long time. I was so excited to see animals, man. I was just bonding with the goats. The goats were like, hey. And I'm like, oh my God, hey. What's up? It was wonderful. Just beautiful. I'm just in love with Mallorca, man. So let's clarify reflection. What is it about our reflection that we need to concentrate on? Well, that didn't take very long. Oh, but that's a lot. It doesn't matter. We'll take them. It's 4. Wow. Okay. So, like I said before, my table is very small, but we'll make them fit. Okay. So, with reflection, we have the devil. So we can be talking about negative aspects of ourselves, like that we need to change, that maybe we haven't acknowledged, or that we've acknowledged but we haven't changed. So addiction, codependency, superficiality, devil energy. Then we have 2 of Pentacles, which is talking about balance. Then we have the Ace of Swords. We need to take that blindfold off to properly see ourselves in our reflection. And then we have the Page of Cups. I think this is talking about finding the balance. This one. Finding the balance between our physical selves and our spiritual selves, with the fish in the cup in the Page of Cups. I don't believe that the devil energy is necessarily a bad energy. We are human beings. We are living a physical manifestation of life. And we can be into our looks. We can be into drugs. Maybe we can be into ways of different things about life without having to go overboard, without having to take it to a devil-like energy. So when I say observe yourself and not judge yourself, to observe yourself with compassion, that's what I mean. That's like, listen, you're going to fall. You're going to fall into temptation. You are going to want to blow off steam. You're going to want to go shopping, whatever it is that you do to alleviate pain or to have fun. It doesn't only have to be escapism. And it's okay to do those things. It's not bad. The thing is that we can get hooked. So we need to find a balance between what we should do and what we want to do. They're not always the same thing. We need to take the blindfold off to see ourselves properly. If we're very cocky, if we are very, I wouldn't say overconfidence. Sometimes we blind ourselves from our reality because it's really hard to accept our flaws. So that can be something, but just really look inward. Maybe with the Page of Cups, maybe not so much inward, but see how your relationship with your feelings about yourself, where they are at the moment. I think confidence right now is a big thing, not just because the card is here, but because all of the cards are talking to me about that. Don't judge yourself too harshly. Find a balance between observing yourself, judging yourself, and wanting to change, but also treating yourself with compassion and knowing that it's not Change happens. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work every day to properly change. Yes, one day you might not eat any carbs at all, but then the following day, you're gonna be like, give me bread. See? Yeah, cold turkey, it takes time, people. It takes time, and that's how real change happens, bit by bit, every day, putting in the work. So with confidence, we have the Queen of Wands reversed, so we're definitely not feeling confident, or we're feeling overconfident. It can be either or for you. I don't feel like this is specifically one. We have the Tower, and we have the Two of Cups. Wow, okay, so I'm getting two messages here. With the Queen of Wands reversed, like I was saying, it could be either or. You're either feeling too confident, or you're feeling not confident at all. It goes to the extremes for me with that one. And with the Tower, it's like, listen, it's not that it's coming to an end, but something's going to happen that's going to shake you up. So with the Two of Cups, this shakeup is either going to end up attracting somebody, or it's going to repel them. Actually, no, I feel like it's going to attract somebody. If this were reversed, I would be like, yeah, your cockiness is yeah, that's definitely what it is. So if this were reversed, I think that your cockiness would definitely be repelling somebody that you like, or that you want to be with, or that you are with, and they will no longer want to be with you. But I do feel like from this change in you, not just outside, this change in you is going to end up attracting somebody. Now, the Tower isn't necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't always mean that something's going to go to shit, or that there's an ending. Yes, it can mean that, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like maybe you're creating your own tower. You're changing yourself, and it's going to come to a shock to the people around you, and it's going to end up attracting someone. Maybe somebody that you like. Now, creativity. Jesus, what is up with the reversals? A lot of cards today. Okay, so let's just move them. So with creativity, we have the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, which I love this card because it means that we're moving from turbulent times to difficult times. We're moving to better times. It can literally mean that you're moving places, like you're moving an apartment, house, whatever, or it's just that you're moving from a place in time, a space, a time period in your life. You're moving to calmer waters, to a calmer way of life, which I am all about because my life has so far been bananas. So I appreciate peace and tranquility. I'm sure lots of people do. Not the ones that go to Ibiza though. Those are the rowdier type. No judgment, eh? If that's your thing, go for it. Just don't invite me. So for creativity, maybe it is that you've been going through some crazy shit, and you're finally finding a space inside you where you can cultivate creativity. I have a saying, don't know if it actually exists, and I robbed it from someone. Boredom is fertile ground for creativity. For sure. You give a kid a rock in the beach or a stick, and they will play with it all day long. It doesn't have to be like the whole sand toolkit that people buy now, all this plastic playing stuff for the beach. No, give the kid a stick and a rock, and he will have, or she will have a blast at the beach. You don't need all that shit at the beach. Like, you go to the beach here or wherever, and there's just a bunch of junk spread out everywhere. Because I mean, like, how can you say no to a kid going to the beach? Hold on. But you don't need that. You have the water, swim. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna rant, even though I just did. Then we have death reversed. So there might be a delay in a death. Like I said, this happens bit by bit. Actual change takes time, takes steps. It doesn't just die. Of course, there are situations where things just abruptly come to an end. Accidents, I don't know, shit happens. There are no absolutes in life, only death. But even death can be slowed down, apparently, with medicine and stuff. So anyway, so there is something of a delay in a creative sense, but I think that you'll decipher it. And then finally, the Five of Swords reversed. Now, I can't remember what the Five of Swords reversed means, so I'm going to look it up real quick. After a period of conflict, you are ready for change. Apologize. Ask for forgiveness and make amends so that you can move on and create more fertile ground for new ideas and collaboration. So basically, everything we've been talking about this week, Five of Swords upright, it means that you're in a fight with somebody. Remember that it came out the other day with the Five of Wands as well? It's like those two together. It's like, dude, what did you do? Or what did the other person do? Like, you're both fighting. All of you are just fighting. And even though we do need to fight sometimes, you can't stay in that fight energy forever. So it's reversed. So we're definitely moving from agitated waters to calmer stuff, and it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time for this change inside you. It's gonna take time for the change around you. But if you embrace it with confidence, with compassion, and with patience, you will see that with time, your creative juices will emerge. Forgiveness with your environment will, everything will get resolved. More solid ground, solid footing, and everything. And there will be peace in the land. And they lived happily ever after. So I like it. I like it. After the other day's message, this is great. It's just, I mean, it's inevitable. This is always gonna happen. Life happens like that. But at least you can know that for today's Saturday, there's something that you can do about it. But it's you with you. This is you with you work. Okay? So much love. Always happy to be here, and I will be here tomorrow with another message. Mwah. Bye.